I don't know if I'm actually here because I'm doing OBS the first time. So in my live chat, let me know. I see a feral hello, which usually means I'm here. Can you also hear me? Friends! Hi. Okay. We're gonna... Hello. Fecals. It's me. I'm a fecal. Hello everybody. How are you all on this lovely TGIFF? I have a friend. Yeah, this is right here. Snowman Voidy. He's my buddy. That's okay, Dandy, I do like feckles. Feck. It's like fuckles. It has been a blizzard all day today. Autumn, I saw you posted a photo of what's going on outside your house. Very similar to what's going on outside my house. Everything's been shut down all day. It did used to be Freakles, which still lives in my heart. It's so loud right now. Me? Am I loud or outside is loud? I'm turning myself down just in case. Outside. Okay. Wind. We don't have the wind. We would have had the wind if we were still living on the coast, but we're a little bit more inland right now. But though I am on a lake, so we still don't get a lot of wind now. Just cold for me, could do without the wind. So blustery. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I did put a scarf on Garrus. He was also feeling a little chilly. And I also can't, he's really tiny. Up here, behind my big daddy and my little sister, is the Meowsicle variant that Skulls gave me for Christmas. It's my little Fortnite buddy. Hey, sugar! You go get more sexy juice. You have good luck. I don't know how you do with needles, but even if you do fine, I wish you good luck and go get your shot. Proud of you. Happy stabbing. Exactly. Is Garrus cold-blooded? I actually don't know. I'm sure it says somewhere in, like, the archives of knowledge that game has, but... Oh, a blood test. Oh, you have... Okay, hold on, wait. My brain's catching up to what I'm reading. You have blood tests, therefore you're good with needles. You're getting your COVID shot, and I'm proud of you. I got that. I'm good. My brain caught up. So yeah, it's Friday. Heck yeah, booster. Everybody board that booster train. Boop, boop. I'm ready for, like, my second booster. I'm like, come on, let's go. I'll take them all. I'm on that J&J. I got Moderna. Just fuck me up with some Pfizer. Just get them all in there. And then I'll, go across the border, get some, I don't know, Canada Autumn. Hey, Rebel. I don't know if Jeffrey's in here. I also can't remember who else is in Canada. I don't know. Is it AstraZeneca that you guys have that's different? I know you guys, like, have one that we don't. And then I'll go over to, like, Europe, get theirs. Yeah, I'll go to Russia, get whatever their, like, whatever potato shot they're giving out. Yeah. So I had, like, opening stuff that I was gonna do. I hope you guys brought some bevs to have. I was like, I'm gonna make tea. I made a giant fuck off travel mug of tea. This is so this is the mystery mug I brought up one stream that arrived in the mail with it had a gift message. It said happy birthday. Hey! Also, let me know if you heard that. That's actually a really good test. Thank you, Alexo. Did you guys hear that alert? That is a gift sub. Awesome. Thank you. No alert sound. Ruh-roh. God damn it. I thought I was hitting them all. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I got everything. Do I have to add it as an audio input too? Nope. I knew there was gonna be something. Aw, thank you, Marty. I knew there was gonna be something. I thought I was doing so well with the, with setting up OBS. Because it was actually not a true stream without some kind of tech issues, right? I've been working on doing the OBS switchover. Okay, it says it's active. Oh, I added. Oh god, I'm probably double right now. Hold on. I'm doing a test. Let me know if you hear it. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? No. Okay. If I do this, you should be able to hear this.
Commander, nice work out there.
Did you hear that? Okay. Alright, so I know... Okay. Well, that's just gonna mean I'm gonna have a hell of a confusing issue to figure out if I do a PC game. Yay! Alright. I got a fix for this stream, so that's fine. Also, speaking of alerts, now that I know that they work, I do have a special alert for this stream, and if we continue the game, it has replaced the... let me just double check. It should be replacing the 150. Yes. So we no longer have the Titanic. We do have something else. Basically, it's when I'm playing this game. I don't exactly know how horny this game is. When you play this game and you're feeling particularly like I'm getting a little too horny and need to be bonked into horny jail, send this man out and, he'll tell me to simmer on down. We horny tonight? We might be horny tonight. It all depends on how this game goes. Speaking of... Thank you, Marty. For those that don't know, that's Christopher Maloney's ass. turning bright red. Horny jail is underwater. It's to cool me off. It is big ass TV cop. It is. Okay. Yeah, that will be staying for a while. Also, 2022 has been nixed. No more 2022. Thank you, everyone that cheered that and got everybody else, except for Wolfie, who is not a team player. And honestly, how dare he? That's all I have to say. This is water you'll need for the thirst. And we do still have Little Man at 55. I should make a command that lists all of our cheers. We do still have Little Man at 55. So he's still there because I love him. And Garrus, obviously, at 50. So now I'm going to hit this button. And it should be here. So we're playing Boyfriend Dungeon. I don't know anything about this game. Let me know if there's... Uh-oh. Game audio is gonna be doubled. Is there an echo? There's probably an echo right now. Yep, Frecko. What? Okay. Hold on. We'll just all like we'll drive to this for a second. Echo's almost a vibe though. Where's my phone? So yeah, I'll do a little chit chat while I try to figure out the alert thing, because now the alerts won't be working. Here, I'll move over here so I'm looking. What did I do? Hello? Am I still here? Hello? Weird. My webcam. Am I here on my webcam? Because my webcam audio or visual is frozen. Yeah. When they say, you know, do the thing. I don't know what. Oops. Hello? What did I unplug? I unplugged something. Plug that back. We're figuring it out. One thing at a time. Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear, my dear. All right. You can have my shitty web for a second. Did I put that? Oh, I'm real big. There we go. I'm back. Safe. Okay. That was really strange. I don't know what happened. I also don't know where my phone went. My phone was supposed to... Oh, here it is. Okay. I do move now. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just disappeared. Alert. OBS. No echo. Nope, that's a video. I don't want that video. How do I stop OBS from echoing? Also a video. I don't want a video. I'm animated. I'm a whole ass moving person. If you're having your alerts echoing, it means it's repeating itself in the background, either on your computer or the streaming software. First, make sure you do not have additional pop-out windows open. I apologize profusely. Again, I feel like this always happens. This seems to be what happens when we're doing, or when I'm doing, oh my god, TGIFF. I can't read and talk and do things. This does not work. Try removing source completely and remake it. Okay. I'll do that. I don't understand. Probably didn't hear that, did you? Unless someone has a fancy 2-machine setup where they can just leave the settings for the stream machine, you're bound to have a little shakeup. Well, see, okay, so OBS is actually, I'm really glad that we are switching, because with Streamlabs, Skulls and I were constantly having to bump heads because we were using the same account. So we'd switch things over to our stuff, and then the other person would have to switch back to their stuff. And then that caused a whole lot of confusion. Things would disappear, re-add, double up, blah, blah, blah. It seems with OBS, we aren't going to have that problem, which is amazing. It's just getting out the kinks of figuring out how to get stuff going again. So honestly, right now, my only issue is just not being able to hear the alerts. Also, for some reason, my stream is the volume. I mean, not the volume. The streaming output is going red. If I drop frames, let me know. All right, I don't want to time to bust out the flat iron. I don't want to keep everybody. I want to get gameplay in. I will figure out the alert thing. I promise. But also now, why am I not hearing my Elgato? Well. Oh, my Elgato's frozen. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're Twitch streaming. Everything is awesome. Add video capture device. Add Elgato. That's so big. Why is it still frozen on the boyfriend dungeon? What happened? How did moving my laptop an inch absolutely destroy? What did I just delete? I just deleted something by accident. I deleted my background. I'm floating in black space. You know, I'm just gonna put this. The void. The void is here. We made it, guys. We made it back to the void. Alright. I'm gonna have to remove that and remove. You guys are seeing some of the behind the scenes. There we go. And then, oh my god, video capture. Create new. El Gato. I was so excited. I was like, oh god, hi. I was like, I have everything figured out. And that was a fucking lie. I lied to myself. Elgato. Alright. At least that's working. Okay. No alerts. Don't send me things. It's fine. We'll get it figured out for the next time. I can be sexy. Jesus Christ, that's loud. I can be sexy with Christopher Maloney next time. Screen shake. Bet. Well, obviously coffee. I don't know what any of this means. I was just looking to see if they had subtitles, but I guess they don't. Hear game, yes. Good. How am I in relation to game? Alright. No echo. We love it. Do hear game music. Just hold on to your bits. I will accept your biddies next TGIFF. Game's story involves exposure to unwanted advances, stalking, and other forms of emotional manipulation. Play with care and take breaks as needed. Good to know. If that's something that bothers you, I would say maybe, either know it's coming and be able to take care of yourself, or maybe sit the stream out. We're doing it together, though. So we're all here for you if you need to talk. This music's bumping. Ooh. Name. Freckles. I know absolutely nothing about this game. Oh, I should have put... I'm gonna add, no backseating. And no spoilers to my tags. That's a good idea, me. Done. Alright. My pronouns are she. Oh, she, her. Eyes are. Oh. Aww. I like the little smiling eyes. I am a pale ass bitch. Oh, we be dancing. Look at this cute little chibi character. I'll go to with wavy. I have brown hair. Yes, I am making me. I can alter my character anytime at the apartment. Love this. Are you ready? Do I not get to, like... No clothing option? Okay. Maybe I get to, like, find clothes. I forgot I have tea. This game sometimes sends you supportive text messages from a character named Mom. Is that okay? If you answer no, we will disable this message. That's fine. We all like my mom here. Final boarding call for Verona Beach. All passengers, please board immediately. Get the fuck on the bus and or train and or boat and... Oh, airplane. Get on the airplane. Don't forget your tea. Thank you for reminding me that I had tea, Marty. It's probably really hot. I've always wanted to go to a cat cafe. That was me, the woman that was just spinning in a circle. I wonder if the text messages will be accurately inappropriate.
Hey, welcome to Verona Beach, cuz. It's me, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
It's been a long 10 years, huh? Your mom said you'd grown up, but I had no idea. You're so much taller.
I mean, I am. Are you hitting on me? Thanks.
Sorry, I just remember you as a little kid. Cousin problems.
At least Jesse didn't say, like, you're tall enough, you should be playing basketball.
I was in college, and you were like in the 5th grade or something. Back before California.
Back before California existed?
Doesn't matter. Come on.
Okay.
I'll show you your room for the summer.
I get a summer room? Also, what is this outfit he's wearing? I mean, at least we're both wearing flannel. It's a good look. Oh, he's not going to read this one. All right, you can stay here till my lease runs out in September. Oh, thanks, dude. Why aren't you talking? I moved out to live with my partner last month, so you get free rent. Oh, sweet. Also, I'd like to think that we started talking telepathically. Plus, we have the whole summer to solve your little problem. What problem? Voice acting is expensive. Must be. They're like, you get 2 lines and get the fuck out of our studio. Your mom said you hadn't gone on a date, like, not in your whole life. All right. It's not a big deal, but I'll do what I can to help you. It'll be a summer of love. Or if you prefer, a summer of totally platonic friendly hangouts. These are good too. Nice. I'm not a pickup artist. Good, because PUAs are fucking terrible people. But pretty sure I can teach you something about meeting people. At least he won't tell me to wear a feather boa and call it peacocking. As long as you're willing to be a little adventurous, you've come to the right place. Are you talking adventurous like orgies? Or adventurous just like talking to people? Like, where's the scale here? Verona Beach is the town for lovers, so it's best to keep your eyes and mind open. Mine's always open, BB. I won't guarantee you'll fall in love, but a date shouldn't be too hard to arrange. So what do you think your main problem in love is? At this point, I feel pretty fucking cursed. Possible, but then it can't hurt to build up some courage. Curses take bravery to break, I imagine, so let's make you brave. First step in love is finding someone with similar interests and talking to them. Oh, Verona, like Macbeth. Ah, JJ. He's sewn that little pocket on himself. I'd hate talking to people. I don't want confidence. I know how to do that. You just talk to yourself in the mirror for a while, right? I've played The Sims. Ew, fitness? It's a new fitness fad in Verona, perfect for meeting people and facing your fears. I don't... Ugh. You have to have an open mind, though. You ready? What? Oh! It's dungeons, but not sex dungeons. They took the fun right out of it. Though I guess there are some parallels. Never mind, don't think about that. I want to think about... Can we go down that rabbit hole? I'm guessing whips and chains. You know, dungeons from like video games or D&D, like that, but in real life, there's been more monster infestations lately, so people kill them for money. I love that they just casually slide in that, hey, welcome to this town. There's monsters here. It's great for building confidence and also getting a workout. Plus, wait, hey, I wanted to ask you, can you turn into a weapon? Huh? Like, Sailor Moon style transformation? I can try, maybe can you?
Nah.
Nope, but maybe you can give it a go. Is this like... You squeezed your eyes shut and imagine turning into a sword, long and sharp. Ooh, baby. And then I shit myself because I was concentrating and pushing myself too hard. You open your eyes to see if it worked. Nope, your hands are still there. Same old you. But with more shit in your pants because you strained. Don't look so sad, cuz you can't do it right. Me neither. Guess it doesn't run in the family. Transforming is big in Verona Beach. Around here, people like us are called wielders, at least around the weapons folk. You'll do great. So you're just picking up strangers' bodies and using them as weapons, is what I'm gathering so far. Especially after you get a combat lesson from a sword friend of mine. I arranged for one this afternoon. You feel your heart start to thump. I almost said you hear your thump start to heart heavily. Meeting someone already? I feel that. Jesse's eyes widen and he shakes his head. Stop, take a breath. It's not a date, it's a lesson. He's a bit of a straight edge anyway. Did he hear my heartbeat? Wielding isn't romantic. Perfectly platonic friends can wield each other, okay? Take I'm gonna take this motherfucker and use him to hit another motherfucker. Oh my god. Remember, wielding isn't romantic. It feels pretty fucking intimate, though. Like, picking up someone's body and using it to kill a man feels like... We're talking, like, conolingus oral sex level intimate here. Perfectly platonic friends can wield each other, okay? Alright. The important thing is that you're strong together. So, whenever you're ready, get out there and go to the mall. The mall has monsters? I don't know what happened in Verona Beach, but apparently it's cool to hit a mofo with another mofo. Listen, Automod don't like anything at this point. We gotta beat Automod at its own game. Apparently something to do with common fears. I don't really know. Ask Isaac. Who the fuck's Isaac? He'll be waiting inside. He's a fencing teacher. Oh, it's the sword buddy. And a perfect professional. And in the meantime, I'll set you on a proper date. Always check your text messages. What if I don't want to? How does he know I have a phone? Forgot to give you a little tour of the apartment, but this is sort of all there is. All yours. I have ideas on how you could use the shelves and desks, but we can talk about that after you've settled in. All I know is I'm spying those coffee beans on that shelf right there, and I want to know, sir, how long they've been in that jar. Is that jar air pressurized so you can suck all the air up, because that's going to make them beans last longer. But if you really want peak bean freshness, those should be in the fridge, not sitting on a shelf, especially with all that air, that light in there. Those beans gonna go stale, buddy. What are you doing? Put them in the fridge. At least they look like whole beans and not ground. But I don't see a grinder on that shelf either, so I'm a little worried. Just a little worried. Anyway, feel free to use the mirror anytime you want to try some new looks. No pressure. Them beans dirt stale. The whole cabinet's just a poster stuck to a cardboard box. Oh, he just left. I can craft. Alright. Oh, there are clothes. I need a new mini. Oh, it has pockets. I mean, this one feels a little more me. I do like me a good dress. Not a big fan of a cold shoulder, though. We'll go with the black. Hats. A turban. That's pretty cool. I love that they include a headscarf. That's awesome. This feels very, inclusive. Dragons Galore zine throws a fireball. Some spicy dragon reading time. Is that like that book the lusty Argonian made? Is that basically what that is? Tea. Messages. Stay safe. Don't forget to meet Isaac at the mall. Also, I saw in the news that there's a weapons thief out there. People are stealing. That feels like human trafficking. This feels like human trafficking. That feels like deadly human. I mean, human trafficking is probably deadly anyway, but like more. Like more weapons based. Can I have a pet? No. I just got really distracted because I'm just freeballing it out in the world. The fuck's the mall? There's the mall. A plane! Hey, plane! Can I catch you? You're flying real low, buddy. Alright. You the monster, you're giant. Brings a whole new meaning to arms trafficking. Oh god. Oh, this is fucking cool. Okay. Wait. Left bumper has coffee. That's probably a health item. A sword. You find a long thin blade. The hilt feels nice. The hilt fits nicely in your grip. It's a man! A man's voice vibrates from the metal and up through your hand, making you
You must
jump.
be Jesse's friend. Hi, I'm Isaac.
He's got a nice voice. Alright, alright.
Enchanté. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Okay, okay.
But I'm indeed in a stock at times. Forgive me for remaining in this form for now.
Hold on, I have a thought. I'm gonna try something because I just had a thought. It's gonna echo for a second. Did the echo just go away? Or is it still echoing? Is there an echo? Can you hear an echo? Can you hear me? Did I mute myself? Hello? No echo for me. I can hear you. Alright. I might have just inadvertently, my brain just might have fixed the alert thing. Hold on.
Commander, nice work out there.
Thank you, Marty. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Yes! I fixed it! Not gonna lie, my brain in the back burner has been puzzling over how to fix this problem the entire time. And it did it all by I fixed it. I figured it out. Okay. So now you can, if you need to send me to horny jail. Ah, thank you, Marty. Anyway. What the fuck's an S-talk? I am indeed an S-talk at times. Forgive me for remaining in this form for now. It's alright,
It takes
Isaac.
some effort to change shape, and I'd rather focus on the lesson at hand.
It's really nice.
Your hand on my hilt is as good a handshake as any, after all. Now, if you take a look around, you'll see we're in a mall.
What? No.
A dunge is a place you can confront your
dunge.
insecurities.
Fucking dunge. I'll dunge you.
Here, your own psychology will create monsters to fight. I chose the mall because most people have fears that easily manifest here.
I mean, I do get really anxious in malls. That feels
It
about
depends on the person. Strangers, inadequacy, sterility, poverty.
right. Dictionary.com says an S-talk is a thrusting sword of the 13th, 17th century having a long, narrow blade of rectangular section. Thrusting, do you say?
Everyone's afraid of something. Let's go ahead and look around. Let's see if we can find any monsters to fight.
Aight! Alright. Light attack. Heavy attack. Those look like the same. Oh, okay. Dodge. Light, then heavy. Ooh! Oh. That wasn't fast enough. Okay. Oh, what was that? Wait. I guess it was the same. No, that was definitely a combo. I hit them with the hilt. Okay. Always listen to your cousin Jesse. What if I don't wanna? What if I don't wanna? Mom. I already miss you. Verona Beach is a big city. It can be dangerous. Always listen to your cousin Jessie and watch out for pickpockets. Are you okay? Did you find the apartment? I'm fine. My wallet was stolen. Was it? Did I? I'm not gonna... It feels like a lie. I'm fine. I'm fine. Stay on your guard, okay? Love you, sweetie. I love you too, Mom. Be good. I'll try my best just for you, Mom. Okay. There's a monster. Let's show it who's boss. Alright. Oh, is that a cell phone? With teeth? Oh, facing the wrong direction. Ow! Haha! You aren't talking. Isaac, say something. Nicely done. Your form is rough, but you have a strong potential. I mean, I could work out a little. It's true. The mimics are evolving. Hey, Jeffrey! I gotta adjust. So I watched a little of my Titanic stream, and I noticed I got real low in the camera. I get a little too comfy sometimes, and I start sinking. I should have a command for you guys to tell me to sit the fuck up. You're not bad either. Hey. After 25 years of practice, I'd better have something to show for it. Now let's talk about that monster. It came from inside your mind. Apparently I have fears of flip phones. When I first started going to the dungeon as a wielder, I fought a lot of trucks. Yes, trucks, strange as it is, I don't even hate trucks, and yet they manifested. They were monsters, pickup trucks, dump trucks, even cement grinders. Isaac, are you okay, buddy? It's because I had some issues around masculinity and boyhood, probably from my father. That makes sense. Eventually I worked through that and killed a boss monster truck. I felt good. My point is that your phone monster could mean a few things. Pretty sure it just means I'm afraid of outdated technology. Maybe you fear connections to other people and intimacy. Alright. Alright. Maybe you fear helplessness, crawling like a worm the way it did. Who the fuck? Who gave him my diary? We'll figure it out deeper we explore into the dungeons. How deep does it go? How deep does it go, BB? As deep as your insecurity, so in a way, it's up to you. We'll just go as deep as we can today. If we get too tired and collapse, that's okay. Woo! Alright, sounds like a good time. We'll still get to keep any treasure we find. To avoid fainting, look for beverages. Tea, coffee, that sort of thing. Keeps your spirits up. Tea! I have tea. It does keep my spirits up. It might be risky, but I'm putting my tea here. It's a risk I'm willing to take. You can hold up to 3 at a time. Use them when you need them. One last observation, you can use the power of zines in combat. Press the zine button to use a dragon zine and breathe fire. Maybe later you can find a new zine or even make your own. Be sure to not always rely on them though, as their use is limited. Be brave, let's fight the best we can. Together we can overcome anything. Oh. Wait. Oh! I just wasted 2 zines. That wasn't... I was hitting right trigger. Well... Well, that's bullshit. Can I go up here? No. I'm down 2 dragon breaths. On guard! Up! Ah! Hold on! Take them one at a time. Alright. Ow. Come on, ring around the rosy. I got this. Fuck you, cell phone. Oh, there was one hiding! He was hiding! That's not fair. Alright. What's what? What's what? It's a trash bag. That? Hey. Is this also a man? The hilt is cool, almost cold to touch, but it quickly warms under your hand. The blade begins to transform. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, well, hello, you two. Name's Sunder.
Who put you in a box? Sir? Jesus? I like how those things waited patiently for you to return. It's true.
Isaac Brooks. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Unusual to be here without a wielder, no?
What is that? Oh, Isaac's talking to him. Gotcha.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not really sure
You
how I got
were in a
here.
box.
Last thing I remember is someone in a cloak, chanting.
Oh.
And now I'm all dinged up.
Tinged up, you say? Oh my. Could help with that.
I must have
little.
made someone really angry if they abducted me and chipped me, whoever they are.
Oh.
But my luck is turning around because here you are.
Oh.
I didn't think anyone like you would be in the dungeon.
Me?
Yeah, you. I'm not talking to the monsters, that's for sure.
Oh my.
There were other options.
Oh, if you're into it. Maybe we can go on a date later. Would that be okay?
I don't know, chat. The dunge. Tis I, Jesus. Should we go on a date with Jesus? It's just a date, right? We can go on a date with Jesus. It's not marriage. We can date Jesus. We'll see what Jesus do on a date. Are you more sword or man? Just sure.
Maybe together we can figure out how I got down here.
I could put our brains,
I
rub
mean,
them
who
together.
would leave me here and not keep me in their embrace forever, right?
How is he talking with a rose in his mouth?
A little, but my pride more than anything. I'm sure Isaac can explain.
But what if you explain? Just keep talking.
Now I'll just cut my way
okay,
out
bye.
of here while you two finish up your run. Here's my number.
Ooh.
I'll text you.
We just got a sword's number. The damaged blade saunters away, seeming to almost to dance. How does a blade move by itself?
He was knocked out, damaged, and imprisoned here? Weapon forms heal quickly, as they are made from our spirits more than our bodies. Still, this is serious. I'll report our findings to the authorities.
Mom would be proud.
I
Day
hope the
one, your
abductor
dating
can be caught.
troubles are over. Jesus, what do you think?
Let's keep our eye out for any other victims as we explore the
Commander,
lounge.
nice work out there.
Thank you, Marty. I've never gotten a sword's number before. Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Uh-oh! What in the absolute... Nope, I can't leave! I can't believe I'm gonna die here! Mom's gonna be upset with me! Oh! Dodged into a plant. Good. This is fine. This is fine. Woo. This is fine. You know, we'll just... Is there healing in that box? Not healing in that box. Healing in the trash? No healing in the trash. What happens if I die? Do I lose Jesus' number? Ugh. There's more of them? I feel like this was a trap. Jesus set me up. I will not die for Jesus' sins. That's not how that goes. Ow. Oh dear. Oh dear. My cousin brother man is gonna be so upset with me. Oh.
It's my fault.
Yes. I leveled up. Judas! I tried to tell you. I think it was a forced death to be true. But you know what? I wasn't gonna take it sitting down. I was gonna take it with Isaac in my hands. Oh my god, I'm in an ambulance. You feel the paramedics gently bring you to the surface and back to consciousness. You're bone tired but otherwise unharmed. You realize you're still holding a sword. I'd like to think I was holding it like a teddy bear.
And that concludes our first lesson. Would you mind releasing me?
Do I have
I'm
to?
afraid so.
Aww.
Until our next lesson, anyhow.
Okay. Ooh, what's he look like? Oh, he got a suit. Oh, he got a suit. Oh, we love a man in a suit. Oh, he fancy. Oh, he
Truly, enchanté.
He fancy man. Why these swords got me feeling all sorts of something?
It was a pleasure to train with you. Thank you. But I must get back to work.
What do you do for work?
If I may say, your fencing style is rough, but has unusual potential.
Some people like it rough, baby.
If you're interested in refining your form, come by my office. I have the gear necessary for lessons.
He says he's got toys.
We still have no leads on finding the source of your insecurities
He
that
can
form these
transform
monsters.
wine. Is he also Jesus?
So feel free to call upon me in the future when you need a dungeon delving partner.
Are they all Jesus?
Until next time.
Dionysus. I love that. With a small bow, he strides away. At least he didn't call me milady. All things would have been off. Can I get more of these? Wow, alright, Jesse. Did you make it to the dungeon? Report in... You didn't tell me he was hot! You got a bucket of ice water in that apartment. Gotta have one of them real cold showers. Woo! How did it go? Wait, don't answer that. Let's talk in person. What, are you just gonna show up at my door? Oh, yep.
Hey, cuz. I heard you, picked up Isaac. And he says you're a natural. Whoa, 2 swords in one day. What are the odds?
I don't know. What are the odds?
Anyway, I'm glad it worked out.
Isaac says you might be afraid of technology. I told ya. I'm afraid of that old school tech. It's terrifying. Everything was so big and clunky. Or change. Either way, I'll trust you to work on it together. Even if you're not into him, it's good practice being normal. He just said I wasn't normal. He's like, you goddamn freak. Go practice being normal. Alone with a handsome stranger. In case, you know, you might get nervous at all about the idea of dating. You fear the microchip shortage. You realize you do indeed feel a bit more relaxed about the idea of a first date. Jesse squints at you. Nerves are that bad, huh? At least you gain a bit of confidence. Well, lucky you, I went to high school with a guy that runs a sword shop. Wait. Okay. I need to break that down. A man that runs a sword shop, but in this universe, swords are often people? Is this a brothel? Right? he be selling swords. Swords are people. Not all swords are people, not all people are swords. I don't know. I think Jesse's friend runs a brothel. He's a pimp. And he's single. He's a single pimp. At least that's what Eric's online profile says. I haven't seen him in person in years. Oh dear. He's married. He has a secret family. He might be the only guy in town who knows more about swords than Isaac, but I got his number.
Aha!
Give it to me. Aha, there we go. Free for coffee tomorrow. Are you in? I don't know when I'm having a date with Jesus, but sure. Why did he give me hearts? That's the spirit. It's mostly a practice day anyway. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., he'll be at Kix, the cafe just down the street. Remember, it's just coffee. Talk about dungeons, get to know him. The summer won't last forever and you gotta meet new people sometime. So let's role play as some practice. I'll be Eric, no pressure, just try it out. You're my cousin? Like, I know you don't mean sex role play, but like, you're my cousin. I'm Eric and I'm sitting here waiting for you. What do you say? Let's kiss! No! No! Hello. You try to say hi, but your breath catches in your throat and you start coughing. I've got the fucking COVID! Maybe try in a mirror tonight. This might be more work than I thought, but that's okay. Jesse's upset with me because I had a frog in my throat. Do you like Legos? Are we just dating a bunch of people our much older cousins' age? LOL. I mean, gotta find that daddy somehow. It might be more work than I thought, but that's okay. You're damn right it's okay. You'll do fine. Practice makes perfect.
See ya.
Good luck tomorrow, cuz. Thanks. Oh, bye. What do we do, chat? I have a few extra hours. Should we investigate the cafe, browse the internet, or go for a walk? I'll leave this one up to you. Whatever gets the most suggestions. Alexa says walk. Jeff says walk. Marty walk. Demetrial food. Seems like walk is where we're gonna go. Let's take an enthusiastic walk. A nightclub? I mean, we gotta go in, right? I would browse the internet, but do we want to roleplay me? I mean, same. I mean, I gotta go in, right? Music intrigues me. Oh, she's pretty. Wait, do I get to be bi? Do I get to be bi in this game? I know they kind of like hinted at it, I think. I get to be bi, right? I'm gonna be bi. Oh. Okay. I want to say hi to the pretty lady. Down a bottle of ketchup, is that enough? I wake up paralyzed with deep, inexplicable fear. It's the cell phones! Oh. Today will be your first date for the rest of your life. What does that mean? What if you're not even sure what you're afraid of, but it feels like you can't breathe? Well, when I feel that way, because I legit do, I try to distract myself. Phone game does work. Eventually you feel a bit better. I actually love to do that. If I'm out somewhere, I find this is a really helpful tip. Obviously, your mileage may vary. Might not always work for you. Have like a game on your phone, just like one of those easy puzzle games or something. If I have to go to the grocery store sometimes and I'm feeling like a little like, whoo, it's a lot of people or whatever. With COVID, it's a little harder because they don't usually have a lot of seating anymore, slowly being brought back. But like I'll try to find like a little corner or someplace that's not as busy, play a couple of rounds on a video game or like my little app game. Kind of helps me focus in the now, in the present, and it generally tends to help. Again, your mileage may vary. It might not help you at all, but it's, you know, a good little tip. Ladies are scary in real life. Let me... Autumn, same. Big feels. Get up and walk down to the coffee shop.
Welcome to Kicks.
Welcome to Kicks to you, too. I think the man in the corner is waiting for you. Thank you, barista. I look around and see someone waving at you. Are we gonna get another... Is it a sword?
Hey, you're Jesse's cousin, right? I'm Eric.
I don't know how I feel about Eric. His glasses are screaming pretension to me.
Now tell me everything you know about swords. Do you prefer one or two-handed?
Hello? Is that small talk? Yeah, hello, I'm a human, I eat food and breathe air. How about you? What?
Ugh.
Yes, oh, a human too? How surprising, blah, blah. I'm sorry? Look, I don't mean to be rude. You're attractive, obviously, but I run a business. I can't waste my time? I told you the glasses! I told you! Surely we can jump straight to the shared interest. I mean, sure, but...
I sometimes like the speed of one-handed weapons.
Okay.
But it's a rush to use the heft of two hands.
That... I feel put in my place. Don't waggle your eyebrows at me, you fucking asshole.
Jesse said you're a dungeon-crawling type. So I thought I'd offer my help finding a weapon.
A weapon person? Nah, that's not really for me. Totally cool if you're into it. Okay, so he doesn't sell people. He does not own a brothel. Fine, I guess. I'm a little less interested. But my shop sells only pure steel, some imported, some made on site. Maybe I could give a discount to a fellow enthusiast who'd give my blades a good home. You seem like the kind of woman who appreciates fine craftsmanship. I don't like you making assumptions about me, let's just say that. As a smith, I have an eye for it. Get your eyes off of this. I take raw, dirty hunks of metal and with finesse and strength turn them into art. Why do I feel like he's talking about me? Well, I try anyway. I'm still learning. Video tutorials can only teach you so much, you know. Maybe someday I'll make something beautiful enough for you to wield. And now he's trying... Oh, he's blushing! I don't care. For now, here's a gift for a fellow craftswoman. Maybe you can do something with these. I found wire. Okay. And plastic. Ooh, a bracelet. You think you can make something out of this stuff? I have a feeling I'm going to be making a bracelet. Anyway, I should be getting back to the shop. What kind of a fucking date was this? I want to go on a proper date sometime, and maybe I need more frivolity in my life. Think about it. Okay. If you need a weapon, maybe I'll see you again soon anyway. Ciao. Who says ciao? Who says ciao? I didn't even drink coffee. This is bullshit. What was that? What was that date? I do not like this guy. I want to fight him. I don't. I'm not impressed. Hold on, cousin. I'm drinking my tea. Oh, did I read? Dear Freckles, I am available for lessons. I'll provide equipment at my office, Brooks Associates, if you wish. What does that mean? But yes. Alright. You did it. You went on a date, sort of. How'd it go? Poop emoji. Don't worry about it. Most first dates aren't great. But you did it, and you still have the most of... Whoa! He texts really fast. You're now infinitely more date experienced than you were yesterday. It's just true. It's just true. It is a good lesson. Not all dates go well. You're not gonna You're not going to be a match with every single person, but the more you do it, the more experience you get. This game's got good lessons and sexy people who are animated. Plus, I'll find you another date venture soon. I want to date weapons! I mean, same. I'll see what I can do. I promised your mom I would help after all. So I'm gonna find you someone nice, chill, and dunge for now. I saw Jesus' message. Or use the crafting table I left in the apartment. You can get craft supplies, clothes, and other stuff from shops around town too. I'll let you know when your next date is set up. Can I respond? No. Do I like dancing? Yeah, Jesus. Whatever you want. Oh. Oh. Oh, he owns a club. Ooh. Just tell the bouncer you're with me. Okay. I want to craft first. Craft me a bracelet. Achievement unlocked. Duct tape. Wait for a gift opportunity to give to someone special. Okay. Got a hiccup. Craft yourself a boyfriend.
Commander, nice work out there.
Thank you, Jeffrey. It's a great response because Sunder is a weapon. Yes, he is. Alright. Oh, so this is a date, huh? This is the place where the sexy lady was. Oh, apparently that's all I have to say. Cool. It's the lady. Uh-oh. Can I get into, like... Can we triangle it, maybe? Sunder is venting to a woman sitting next to him in the VIP area. She didn't leave from last night. She's still there. But I can just feel a real connection, you know? Join the club. And without love, what's the point? Hey, Freckles, do you believe in soulmates? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Sunder hesitates, eyeing you. You wonder if you said something wrong. Uh-oh. I think I do too. I just keep getting so disappointed, I'm not sure anymore. I feel you, man. What does that mean? Finishers cause enemies to bleed. Okay. But we up-ranked. Ranked up, what I meant. They make it look so easy in the movies. Romance has been dead at least 500 years. Just 500, though. I think she liked Yu-Gi-Oh! What happened before? What happened 500 years ago that made romance die? When was Romeo and Juliet written? Yeah, so Freckles, this is Mandy. She's my business partner, co-owners of the club. Don't like the name, but I love the aesthetic. Charmed, I'm sure. And what kind of sword do you turn into again? Me? No, she's a wielder. I literally told you 5 minutes ago. Are you listening at all? Oh, Mandy doesn't listen. That's a bad sign.
Nah.
You know, never mind. This is a good song. It's time to dance. I'm feeling healed from my abduction and dunge outing. What about you? Sure, let's dance. Tonight we dance like we're gonna die in 50 years. Woo! Let's live like we're gonna die with the average life expectancy. Hell yeah! What we are, whatever, idiot. I don't know, I thought it was cute. Mandy kisses the bounce on the cheek as she leads you and Sunder to the dance floor. Sunder mostly sways and sips his drink, but Mandy dances with abandon. You can feel the music thumping in your chest. Oh boy, I can't help it. I gotta whip out them white lady moves. You take a chance and put your heart into every motion. Mandy takes it as an invitation to dance very, very close to you. Thunder smiles and leaves the dance floor in the direction of the bathroom. Oh, he pretty but a little dumb. Rebel. Oh, Mandy leans in, her breath warm in your ear. Oh. Uh-oh, you should really be careful, little one. Thunder eats up lovers one by one. He seems nice, but he's double-edged. Get it? Sword jokes. I know you said you're looking for a soulmate, so believe me, Thunder isn't it. He lies and he's dangerous. Thunder's using you. Part of it is his addiction, but he's too selfish and violent to be a good boyfriend. I mean, you know, I feel that way. He isn't wearing a shirt. That usually is a sign. A leather jacket with no shirt underneath usually means something bad. That is the trope of the bad boy. I'd rather be with you. I do want to know what he means by addiction, though. No drugs, hog, goddess preserve us. He's addicted to the control he can get with innocents like you. Oh boy. But I like you, you're sweet. I'm just trying to help. Be careful. No, don't leave. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk more about how sweet I am. She kissed me on the cheek, though. The crowd parts around a sword that seems to be dancing its way. I'm sorry. That mental image. 500 years ago, 1522, Portugal spots Australia, new Dutch Pope, and romance dies. Marking in the history books. How does a sword dance? Mandy left, huh? Just us two now. Let's enjoy this moment while we can. Oh boy. Oh boy, what do we say? What do we say? I'm leaning a little toward that she warned me. But I don't want to get her in trouble. But I feel like she's probably right. Because like I said, no shirt. Bottom two. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too.
Hey!
Hold on, we should talk about this while I'm in human form. I want to look into your eyes. Uh-oh. Is he a vampire? I'll just have to prove her wrong. Everyone's done things they're ashamed of. But I'm a good person. I'll be good to you. Let's just keep it casual. Trust me, we'll conquer the dungeon and have a great time together, too. We'll see. He smiles and leads you back into the busiest part of the dance floor. You dance together late into the night until you're breathless and sweaty. Kinky. Eventually, the night is over. You head home. Alright. Ew, this man. Oh man, our phone's blowing up. Honey, I know you've always been afraid of change. And I'm glad you're facing your fears. I believe in you, but Jess says you're fighting monsters. I hope you picked a less dangerous career like cobra wrestling or wreck diving. I have healthcare. Well, this game's obviously not set in America. That's no reason to take more risks. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Of course, I support you no matter what, but be safe. I will. Maybe. I will. Thank you. Aw. Love you too, game mom. Alright, I read that one. Hey, cutie, sorry if I'm too flirty. I like how apparently they wait for you. They know you're going to read the first message to continue the conversation. You can tell me to back off, but this is how I am. You're a good dancer. I don't like how he... You are too. Is that code for something? Oh! Slap the sword! Let's go again sometime. I don't know. Hey, I'm really glad Jesse introduced us. ... Hi. He didn't like it when I said hi last time. You should come by Naked Steel sometime. Our scimitars have scintillating curves. Specially priced for a special lady. What do you say? I'll think about it. Maybe if I can get a sword out of it. You know. I'll be waiting and hoping. Ugh. Alright. Ooh. That's a date. That's a date. If I remember correctly, though, I can't remember if... I feel like the cousin said he just wanted to keep it platonic? Which... BB... If I'm gonna go on a date, it ain't gonna be platonic. You know. I kinda wanna go back to a dunge. I have to use him? I guess? Okay. Tea acquired? Hell yeah, what kind of tea you got?
Smells like fresh meat. Let's do it.
You. Don't talk to me about how fresh your meat is. Woo! Oh, the TVs. Oh, I forgot how to... Okay. I keep wanting to hit my, trigger. Nice. I'm glad that they restocked me on, my zines. I want money. I want to go shopping. Ow! Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's more than I anticipated. It's okay to faint. I'm right here. Well, I'm really not fainting now. That's disgusting. Oh, I keep dodging. Forget what my buttons are. That's a head. Okay. Ooh, crafting material. I found sugar. Oh, ow. Ow. I'm worried about you. I mean, same. Oh. You know. Fresh meat like Subway. You know Subway's slogan. Fresh meat. I'm a red rose, bitch. LOL. Love. Was Red Rose the one that had the little statues in it a long time ago? My grandmother used to collect those. If it is what I'm thinking it is. No offense. What? It's crazy Jesse has a cousin like you. He's a loser or was in high school. No offense. That's mean! You're the loser! How dare you! Ew! This guy's awful! Fuck off! Oh, I don't like that. It sounds like he doesn't listen to, boundaries. Hey, you up. Maybe. I was just feeling extra Oh! Oh! What? I mean... Oh! I want to kiss it! Oh my god! How he take pictures? JJ, that's a really good question. I like the idea that he has a fucking tripod on his ceiling for these occasions. It's okay. Oh my god. I mean, I want to see where this goes. Oh! Oh! I want to... I mean... Ooh, baby. Now we talk to our mom after that. Jesse said you went on a date. They better have treated you well. You deserve the best. Mom, stop. No, don't be mean. How many sword-related sexy time injuries occur in this universe? Because it seems like it'd be an issue. Could you imagine if someone can't control their transformation? That'll hurt. But if they hurt you, tell me. Mama will take care of it. She can turn into a sword, too. Look at those knife emojis. Oh, shit. Okay. Whew. I am sweating. That sword photo got me feeling all kinds of ways. Hey, clerk. That's a good mama. It's true. Oh, how much money? I have $3. I can buy so many things. Damn it. Well, now we know what the economy is like. I wanna go... Oh, there's another shop? Hold on. For one stop, there's another store. Only $3. Game is too real. You approach historic El Granaro Theater, and it's a remarkably unhistoric ticket machines. Oh. Damn! Going to the opera is pricey! As you leave, you notice the Los Angeles Ballet Company is visiting later this summer. Good to know. Whew. Hello, Isaac's assistant. Excuse me, do you have an appointment with Mr. Brooks?
Well,
Yes.
hello.
Aw, Freckles, you made it. Christine Freckles is always welcome here. You're damn right. Yes, Mr. Brooks. Good to see you. I was hoping you would take up my offer anytime, BB. You've got that nice voice. Marry for money in this game. Let's begin. Do you prefer foil, sabre, or épée? I'd like to see your épée, baby. I don't know. This one's funnier. So you wish you were stronger, perhaps took up some more space. Interesting. Oh. Sir, did you just strip and get dressed in front of me? Okay. We're at that level, I see. He shrugs on his fencing gear with practiced ease. Now stand straight up with your blade out towards my heart. Turn to regard me from the side, over your shoulder, and... Okay. This is the en garde stance. You're quite literally on guard. Yeah. We will begin with the basic movement. He wears that under his suit at all times. JJ, I'll set you up with tight bun lady. She got them tight buns. Looking into my eyes, advance toward me, front foot, then back foot. Lunge.
Oh?
Oh. Hey, one step at a time. This is an anchor management class. Oopsies. Please be patient and trust me. Oh, sorry. Now, in foil, you can only score by hitting the torso. In sabre, the upper body. I think it's just sabre, but I like sabre. But in the dungeons, you don't need to score points with any judges. I suppose that means we should use the EP rules. Any hit counts. Let's try a lunge attack, like the one you attempted earlier. Extend with your front leg on with all your weight. Keep your front foot flat, no bent angle. I vibrated. You lunge heavily forward, feeling a little awkward. Not bad, you have talent. Rank up. Riposte. Holding roll lets you counterattack if used just before an incoming attack. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like we've reached a new level of understand. How did he know? So now you can parry with me. The more time we spend together, the better we'll be able to fight together. This means something different for each weapon, but for me, parrying is a friends-only maneuver. What does that mean? I can only do it with my... To parry in the dungeon, hold dodge just before the enemy attacks to hit automatically counter. Okay. We all know how well my timing is. So, I doubt I'm gonna do that often. That's a special move only you and I can do together. So don't forget. You can also check out our parry in the combo details in your phone later, but for now, shall we take a break? Oh, he be stripping again. Steam buns! Oh, sorry, I should clean my glasses. I've been craving a hot dog lately, chat. I'm really happy that the Wass's hot dog stand doesn't close for the season. They stay open all year round. Bless the hot dog ladies. I always make sure I give them a very good tip, and I don't mean in a sexy sword way, whenever I'm there, because they do good work. He loosens his... Oh, I read that already. If you'd like to keep training with me, perhaps we should get to know each other better. Should we get dinner? Oh. Sorry, but I have an appointment this evening soon. Actually, thank you for asking, though. What about you? You're a dashing dunge hero now, right?
Hmm?
What do your parents think about your dangerous profession? Do they approve? Are they a family tradition? I'm just gonna go with mom always supports me. I'm glad she respects your choices. It's heartening to know that such parents exist as your mother adopt. If she adopts you, we can't clash swords. If you know what I mean. Because that would be awkward. I mean, what you doing, step sword, bro? Wink wonk. Isaac, how do you feel about chilies? I do prefer life on the straight and narrow. There's a knock on the door. 1 minute, please. Isaac, what are you doing? Who is this? Should you be working? It's a lot of questions at one time. I said 1 minute, please. You can wait in the lobby. So you're just gonna keep a guest waiting while you faff about? Wow! Vincent, you're 20 minutes early for your appointment. Yeah, Vincent! I thought I might have some priority in life with my only child. Oh. Awkward! I'm sure meeting me is probably the highlight of your week. I mean, can we date Vincent? Or... He's got daddy issues. Vincent looks like he's got money, though. I'm terribly sorry, Freckles. It seems I am occupied. I'll text you to set up our next appointment. You're texting now. What's next in your slumming Wow. I hate him. Will you drink water from plastic bottles too? Horrifying. I mean, it is really bad for the environment. Plastic water bottle and a paper towel roll. Are there any depths you won't stoop to? Can I fight him? I'm gonna eavesdrop. They hollering. You hear Vincent yell about having low standards and making disgraceful choices. Isaac responds too quietly for you to hear. You head home. Aww. Wow, socializing with the unwashed sort of thing from Vincent. Socializing. Yeah, Vincent's kind of a fucking dick. Sorry we were interrupted, but do you care for business talk? I mean, I don't mind. I don't love it, but Perhaps I'll advise you when I'm next audited then. I'm not a fan myself. Maybe I'll explain how I got into this someday. Oh, okay. I still don't... Hey, Mom. Jess said you're fighting inner demons in the dungeon. Man, Jessie spills a lot of my secrets. So it's kind of like therapy, but with swords. Yeah. Well, that's good. Sounds healthier than I thought. At least if you don't take any permanent damage, therapy is important. Mom, you have to pay for that pun, especially when you're on the edge. I never told you this, but I went to therapy for 12 years to help me grow and level up as a person. 12 years, are you okay? You don't have to not be okay to go to therapy. The more you know. No, but really, anyone could use therapy because you have a brain. You have mental health. Everyone has their own levels of mental health. And just like when you go get your physical health checked up by a doctor, getting your mental health checked up by a professional is also good. So I always suggest therapy for everybody if you can afford it. I know in the United States, probably other places too. I don't know, basic insurance places that have universal insurance if therapy is covered. But if you can afford it, if you can find someone, therapy is good. Always good to have a little checkup. I'll try to do the same. That's my girl. Heart emoji. Also, if you, I just talk with my dentist. It's good because if you need to, get something out, they don't understand what you're saying anyway. So it's, they'll just go, mm-hmm. So if, you have deep, dark secrets you need to just let out, do it at the dentist. Your mileage may vary. I'm going to blow my nose, so I'm going to mute my mic. Thank you, JJ, for the subtitles. Okay. Wait, what's this? Talwar. Oh, it shows you all the combos. Well, that's handy. I need therapy, but instead I just play video games and read smutty fan fiction. I'm in therapy and I still spend a lot of my time just playing video games. Vincent is a jerk and Eric seems like a pompous ass, and I don't try Sunder. Wonder how many decent characters are in this game. Right, Dire Mist? I'm team Isaac, but I can't remember. I believe that our cousin was saying that would be more of a platonic thing. Well, nothing against that. I want me some sexy loving. Alright, we're back to the mall. I gotta get more money.
Let's see what your psychology looks like today.
Oh, that voice, though. Oh. Interesting. Now you can put the map there. Cool. Look, you get with Sunder for a good time, not to be treated respectfully. Ah! Whoops! I missed. Any more? Ooh, I got sugar and plastic in a box. And more coffee. Hell yeah. Love trash can Alright. Love it. Ow! Love that there's just a black hole there. Oh, God! Oh, ow. However, mention the fact that I don't feel like I'm the best person at dungeon crawlers. I did my fire the wrong direction. There we go. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Out of coffee and out of zines. Whew. Whew. Yeah, fuck those old school televisions. Remember when TVs had, like, palpable static on them? And you could, like... Ooh, I got a coffee. You could, like, put your hand up against it and it'd feel fuzzy. Sure, we'll go level up. Fuck your cell phone! Ow. 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 See if I can. Ah! Up! Out! Wrong direction. I apparently need to work on what direction my fire breathing goes in. Oh, sugar. I don't know what the sugar does. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh. Is this a new person? The hilt is wrapped in several layers of feathers and double-edged blade is chipped.
What the hell? Could you not just, like, grab me without warning?
Sorry.
I know tradition is all choose your weapon.
No,
but
you're right.
Consent is important.
You're very
no,
correct.
It's okay. I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to snap. I'm not sure what's going on.
You sound adorable.
I was out at night, as you do, and then
exactly.
Bam! I'm here. My blade hurts. Monsters everywhere.
That sounds sad.
I'm Valeria. Nice to meet you. Sort of.
Are you also a person?
I guess so. And damaged, too.
Hey, me? I feel like if the sword is talking, it is also a person.
Normally, I'd switch to human form around now, to be polite.
You didn't pick it up with your ass cheeks.
But I don't know you.
It's okay.
I'm still recovering from whatever just happened. I'd rather play it safe.
Totally understandable. I have something in my eye.
And I'm certainly not going to put myself in a stranger's hands and let you use me.
That's okay. I understand.
I can take care of myself. Mostly. I could use some extra cash, though, so I'll keep in touch.
Okay.
Ciao, for now.
Why does everyone say... Are we in Italy? Am I an idiot? I'm a little bit of an idiot. I'm a little bit of an idiot. Hey, sugar! I return unto the boyfriends locked in a dungeon. I already like this character more than the others. I like her too. I like them, not sure of the pronouns. So I will say them. Ooh! Uh-oh! I don't like when the door says you can't leave! Oh. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Hey there, television. Come back. I just headbutted it. My form is improving. I'm just mashing buttons, my dude. What form? Please, you're not laughing so hard you might pass out. I'm absolutely going to befriend Valeria. They sound chill, and I want to befriend. I mean, something more maybe, if they're up to it. What's this? What's that? What'd that mean? Uh-oh. What is this? What'd this do? Okay. Alright. Easy enough challenge. Anything else? We have an ice cream? We're having a little ice cream hangout? I mean, apricot gelato sounds fantastic, because I don't like either of those other options. Not flattering. This reminds me of Rome, the sun on the piazza, the taste of apricot. Have you ever been to We're not in Italy. I'm not dumb! I'm not dumb! They have fantastic fencers in Rome, top notch. Perhaps we can go to a match together someday. Okay. Would you like to offer a gift? You want a bracelet? I don't know if he wants the bracelet. Get Isaac to eat meatloaf in front of his dad. I don't know if he wants... Sir, would you like breast... Oh. I'd rather not. Was it? Get out of the way. Get out of the way, achievement. Go. It's all the same to you. It suits you better. Sorry. Ruh-roh. Oh, I used my fucking zine again. I can't believe Isaac didn't want my plastic and wire bracelet that I crafted in my own apartment. How dare he? What is this? We'll give it a good home. An anime t-shirt? Okay. I mean, any specific anime or just all of anime? Sir, would you like this wrist belt? King of the Hill. Aw, man, I'd love a King of the Hill shirt. We're getting real up there in the love rank. You know, I want to see what Thunder's up to. What was his... I just bit my tongue. Oh. Hey, this is that dagger you met. Nan's Valeria. Want to meet up sometime? Yes. Thumbs up. Nice. Weapon info. Finishers cause enemies to bleed. Okay. I mean, I would hope so. That's the point, right? Whoa! Ow! Fuck you, cell phone. Fuck you, old technology! So, apparently my fear is that video of the guy that has the sign that just says technology, and the woman screams. Is that what I'm gathering? Secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Challenge room. Hello? Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Why are his static balls glowing? Are you like a boss? Challenge complete. What's this? Raspberry liqueur recipe. I'm gonna put a fucking still in my apartment. Making fucking liquor. Secret. It says anime, white text on gray t-shirt. I fucking hope so. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very sad. I can almost buy a t-shirt, everybody. Oh. Neat side business. Everybody's gotta have a hustle these days. What is that? It's a bat VHS. That was actually really fucking cool looking. I want a bat VHS. God! You can't touch me! BOGO! 50% BOGO. That's not what BOGO means. BOGO means buy one, get one. Oh, buy one, get one 50% off. I have evolved form of sand. Glass. That's BOGO-ho! Apparently there's a Verona Beach in New York, but I've also seen things saying it's fictional, so I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Diarmus, you're putting in the work, even looking it up. I applaud you and appreciate you. You know what? So this is one of them, like, abandoned malls, right? Here's what I gotta say. Those are popping up a lot. Because, you know, late stage capsules and all that stuff. I think I'm on, I know I'm gonna do this, but I'm on team take all malls and turn them into affordable housing. Because I think they would make neat apartments. And they have all the, like, little interior places that you could turn into, like the, like, courtyards and stuff that can be for everyone to use. Make little, like, indoor gardens and shit. It would look nice. I think there are places that do that. And they look really cool. When sand goes Super Saiyan, glass. Anyway. Sure, I'll skate a bit. And did I ask? Wanna race? Hell yeah. 2 laps. Are you okay, but are you racing as a sword? You can only race as a sword. Do I really have to? You both set off, carving up the ice. You skate as hard as you can, but in the middle you fumble and nearly trip. Sunder beats you to the finish line. He didn't turn around and grab me, and we have, like, a wonderful moment where I, like, fall into his arms. Wow! Phew, that was close. You're pretty good. Now my blood's pumping. I love it. Boy, what that blood do? Can I also give him a bracelet? Hot boyfriend dungeons. I forgot what buttons. There's a money bag! Oh no. I think this might be the end for me. Money! Must get t-shirt. Coffee! Oh. Ow. 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 So many static balls. These are not the balls I wanted in my face. Oh, okay. Whee! Whee!
Commander, nice workout.
Thank you, Jeffrey. My glasses. Hold on a hot second. Just a hot one. I don't know what's on my glasses right now, but it's driving me nuts. It's why you put a steering wheel on your crotch so people can drive your nuts. I really appreciate Zenny Optical sending me one of these cleaning cloths with every pair of glasses that I get, so I can just have them everywhere. Thank you. You paid my tax for me. Thank you, Alexa. I just saw the two whats. Anyway. A sentence like that is why this channel needs a quote command. Oh! Not paying attention. Sugar, I'll look into it. It would be kind of... We do have some good ones. I found a liquid. Hydration. Nuts need cruise control. Hydration's important. Hey, Autumn. Where they piss on you like family. Autumn, can you, put in the notepad, just write, quote command for me, please? So then I, hopefully will actually remember. I mean, the key is remembering to look in the notepad. But I'm usually pretty good at that. Thank you, beautiful. I was thinking about... Why are you hissing at me like a snake, Thunder? I really want to do... I used to have this, embroidery quote thing that was a quote from someone who I no longer, associate with, and I had to get rid of it, because obviously. But anyway, I've been wanting to remake one, because they're fun, and I love having shit like that in my room. So I've been wanting to do one of our bullshit quotes. And I was thinking Steve Irwin was a man. Might be a fun one. Are we gonna fucking game? I loved pinball back in the day. What does that mean? How old are you? Do they have the classic one, Bollyhoo? Doesn't look like it. Everyone forgets the best stuff. What do you want to play instead? Shoot, shoot, kill, kill. Dangerous dancing rhythm. Driving mania. Bollyhoo. Oh, yes, also, Autumn, can you also make a note in the notepad about a command about all the cheers, a list of cheers? Thank you. You're the best. You didn't even say yes yet, but I don't care. Guys, what do you like to play at an arcade? I like to play the driving games because I suck at them, but they're fun. Also, I'm really sad that air hockey wasn't on the list. Obviously, he seems to like dancing. Let's do that one. Oh. Oh no, these machines still exist. I could swear I destroyed them all. What does that mean? Just kidding. You go ahead and have fun. I'll save my moves for the real... Oh, I thought he would like that one. You play for a while, eventually run out of tokens. Would you... No, I have nothing for him. Apparently he didn't want to dance with me. I see how it is. Oh. What is it? Red rose? Ooh. Did I go up here? I did not go up here. Oh boy. It's a lot. It's a lot. I am getting... Sugar, I am picking up a lot of you in these dungeons. You're just everywhere. I'm also... Look, see? More sugar. I'm also worried about me, sir. feel like there was another... So, here's a little Freckles history for you. In my junior year of high school, in the high school I went to, every junior year, the class got an all-expense paid trip, like a week-long trip to DC. It was set up by this like rich man who basically made a fund for it, because he believed like it was important for students to go see where the government basically exists. You have deep pockets, right? Ooh, cupcakes! And one of the days that we went, we were in Virginia, and we went to the Busch Gardens that's in Virginia. And the guy that I had a crush on at the time, who I feel like this absolutely plays into my type. Anyway, he spent the entire day at the on-site arcade playing DDR. Oh, can I leave? Yeah, I want to leave. He didn't do anything else. I mean, we were at an enormous, like, huge theme park. Busch Gardens, Virginia, I've never been to. I think there's a Florida one. Look at all them fucking enemies. It was a really fun... Jesus, it was a really fun theme park. Yep, and he spent the entire time just playing DDR. If anyone pointed out the music is louder than me... No one pointed that out. How dare you? But yeah, he spent the entire time playing DDR. Is this a space mall or Italy? So apparently I have things I can craft. I wanted to see what this fucking anime t-shirt... How do you make a t-shirt out of sugar? Okay. Let's just make some shit. Oh. I'm out of shit. I'm out of stuff to make. Let's see what that shirt looks like on me. How is that anime? I guess because it has a lady on it. Is that... Lady means anime? Is this what I'm getting? Holy shit, my phone's... I've never had this many texts in my life. Mom, what are you saying? I was so worried when you went off to VB, Verona. You know what? Dire Mist, you might be right with saying it was Verona Beach. Don't get in a wet t-shirt contest unless you want to win. I was so worried when you went out to VB on your own, but you're doing great, facing fears, finding friends. I'm amazed. It makes me proud. My little baby bird flying on her own. My mom's proud of me, guys. She's proud. Alright. Holy shit. Okay. Hey, cuz, I don't know Sunder well, but I heard he doesn't have the best track record, so just be careful. Oh, thanks, Dad! Sorry. Thumbs up. I was thinking of going to the park. Absolutely. See you by the pond. I'm not going to answer those two. I wonder if that will mean anything. I'm a bird who dates weapons. Exactly. Hi. Red flag? What red flags? You arrive at the park, but you don't see anyone at first. Is she still a dagger? Then you notice a metallic gleam on the bench nearby. Don't pick it up, just say hi. Oh my god, I'm already in love. Oh my god, I'm already in love. Oh my god, I'm fucking in love.
Huh.
She stops and gives you a piercing look up and down. She's beautiful. Hey, wow, I really didn't get a proper look at you in the dungeon. New team! You're cute. You too. Oh, well, to tell the truth, I got a little dressed up. I should have put on my anime shirt for her.
Thanks.
By the way, thanks for meeting me in public. I know you're the one who rescued me, but I still don't know how I got down there. Or how my blade got chipped. In an ironic twist, someone's clearly backstabbed me, so I'm a little jumpy. Besides, safety first, just in case you're an axe murderer. Are people axes in this game too? Though I suppose you're more likely to just turn out to be an axe. There it is. There it is. Hello, yes, and in marriage. Not that it'd be a problem if you were. That'd be hypocritical given my own... She leans closer and lowers her voice dramatically. Situation. The wink! Can I wink back? So what is it, you know, your deal? You can tell me, I won't judge you. Who says I have a deal? I just prefer to know upfront before anything happens. So something's going to happen, wink wonk? Oh, come on, we both know why you came here. I love it when a lady takes the charge. Okay. Whew. We both know why you came here, what you're hoping, I can't even... These animated people got me acting up! We both know why you came here, what you're hoping for. See, isn't it a relief to admit it? Just be honest, she likes to wink. Ladies need to take charge. I would never know if they didn't. It's true. I just got back from the kitchen, and what's wrong with being an ex? Nothing's wrong. A man approaches, eyeing you suspiciously. Hello? Everything alright, V? Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's peachy. Thanks. See you later. Alright. The man stares you down a moment longer before moving on. Is that man okay? He's got a boo-boo on his forehead. Sorry, that's a friend checking in to see if I haven't been axe murdered. Aw. I mean, that seems nice if he's nice. You know, it's always good. Tip. It's if you're gonna meet someone on a date that you've never seen in person, that you've only, like, talked to online, it's good to, you know, if you're feeling nervous, or even if you're not feeling nervous, have people you can check in with. Have an emergency, you know, ring-a-ling. Like, one time I went on a blind date with a person, and I had a friend who was like, I will call you in, like, 15 minutes if you need an out. Here's a code word. You know, slip it into a sentence, and I'll be like, hey, yeah, you need to come home. So then you have an out. And bring your largest friend. Also, Autumn. I also didn't heed my own advice when I flew across the ocean and met a stranger from the internet. Thankfully, both of ours worked out fine. Though you did have someone who's met that person in real life before. So, anyway, moving on. Am I out of tea? This is a big question. I wasn't out of tea. Anyway. Look, don't take this the wrong way, but your story is too convenient. You're from out of town, a newbie, never dated before. How does she know I never did? How did she know I never dated? Did we tell her? How did she know that? Yet you're also charming and apparently great at combat. Something didn't add up. Thank you? The frown doesn't quite leave her face.
Huh?
Oh. You're smooth, and I don't mean that entirely as a compliment. Oh. Truth is, we barely know each other. She stands. You know you have to say something or you'll never see her again. Oh. You feel a little breathless at your own daring, but Valeria's eyes warm a little. Okay, I think I did a good. Hey. I suppose that's why I came to Verona Beach. New start, new friends. Enemies nearby get confused when you roll out of sight. You're meeting a random stranger on the internet for a fight, it matters less. If you turn out to be an evil mastermind, well, keep your enemies close, right? Right. C'est la vie. Would you like to offer a gift? I don't know what she likes. Shit, I had bracelets! And she wears a lot of them.
Ciao.
One last worried look, she stalks away through the park. What? Why? Why'd she move like that? Lady, you can walk. I find a rose on my doorstep. Ugh. Blech. No, don't bring that in. It's probably bugged. He probably put like a microphone on that. He's listening in. Oh, ew. Fuck that man. Don't send me things. Oh, he's awful. If you don't hate me, I do hate you. Anyway, I'd like to practice our parries. I often practice at the mission. Care to join me? Sure. I'll be in the sanctuary of San Drogo. Okay. What is this? Next time a real date, one where I don't accuse you of being a murderer or an axe. Though I knew a nice one once. Anyway, I think my blade is mostly healed. Glad to hear it. Okay. I'll let you know when I can think of a date we can go on. Winky, let's go to the dunge in the meantime. Sounds good. What's Thunder want? Wanna go to the club again? What does okay but no dancing mean? It's a date. I'm all yours. Sparkle Rose Sparkle. Also, my cousin is failing at finding me more people to date. Yeah, Marty, Eric's not great. Eric better be a damn handgun. He's useless for dungeon fighting and dating. Can you imagine someone just turns into a fucking Glock? I killed this plant for you. This is a threat. I want to go shopping. I think I have enough money to buy something. I'm avoiding that place. Hi. I kind of like... Oh, I can't try... Okay. Apparently you can't just try things on. You just you just purchase. That's the word I wanted. I want my new outfit. Ah, it's so cute! Perfect. Alright, so I can either, let's just see what's up here. Let's just see. We'll just, Thank you, Jeffrey. She has an unnerving stare, another instant infatuation. You spend time at La Rosa with Sunder. After a bit of dancing, you both retire to the VIP section. What are my retirement benefits? Hey, let's get to know each other better. Ask me anything, beautiful. So you're a dancing scimitar. It do mean the rose. You are right. Yellow hair and you're one step closer to looking like Yang. That is true. Hey, whoa, talwars are completely different from scimitars, but sure, I dance plenty. Did I fuck up? I own this place with Mandy while she owns most of it. I make do with the scraps. Life is for living, right? So why work? I'd rather have a good time. Oh, I did not fuck up. Obviously, I need to do more damage when surrounded because... So I spend most nights dancing. I'm glad you're here. I only have eyes for you, you know. Uh-oh. Sunder meets your gaze with an intensity that makes you blush. I'm gonna play the player. His focus is broken by his phone chirping, which he looks at briefly and puts away. Be right back, beautiful. Don't go anywhere, alright? Can I follow him? He smiles and leaves toward the bathroom. Is he snorting cocaine? It's probably only been a few minutes, but it feels like he's gone for a long time. You feel an itch, a hunch, a suspicion maybe made of nothing but jealousy. Obviously, we're gonna go look. Yes. No, I'm gonna go. What? That was his dump alarm. Even if he pooping, I gotta go. Just gonna take a little peek-see. Uh-oh. You find a back door propped open. Outside, you hear giggling. You step outside and find Sunder leaning into a woman whose eyes are glazed. Is he a vampire? Is that her? Because someone like that's watching us. Sunder leaps away from her, wiping his mouth.
Hey.
What, huh? Oh, hey, is he a vampire? So this is weird. I'm gonna go. No need to sneak up on a guy. I was coming back in soon. Is that me? What were you doing? Just talking, maybe a kiss or two. Like you. What does that mean? Just chill out a little, okay? We have so much fun together. I want to make you feel special because you are. I like you a lot. Like a lot. But also sometimes I'll want to kiss other people. And I'm sorry if that hurts. That's the apology? Freckles, every cheating guy is a vampire. You know what? That's a real shit apology. Okay, fine, but I really am sorry. I won't lie to you again. I promise. I'll do right by you, Freckles. Listen, if you're with someone who is lying already that early in whatever growth of a relationship you're in, would you like to... Can I gift him a middle finger? Yeah. Kisses are only for me. And it's... Sugar, you are right. If he is polyamorous, and that is something you have talked about, and he has been open about, totally fine. He did not say he was, though. Therein lies the issue. Thanks for coming last night. You're my fave dance partner. X my heart. No worries. Let's dunge some more in the meantime. What if I don't want to dunge with you? If any other date, you've probably met her already. What is with... I have poor taste in weapons. Fucking sweat emojis. Go to Paradise Lost tomorrow at noon. She'll meet you there. She'll wear a blue jacket. Don't forget to smile. Is this tight bun lady? Fake smiles are bad. Never mind. Smiling optional. Alright, thanks, Jesse. Oh. I guess I never responded to Mom. I'm sorry. Bob, I'll be here when you need. You'll always be my daughter. Heart emoji. Heart emoji. Awesome. I think I don't have to respond to anybody else. Oh, here we go. Okay. I was like, where's this place I needed to go? Please be type 1 lady. It's probably...
Welcome to Paradise Lost. I'm Olivia. What kind of cats do you like?
Oh, it's the barista lady!
That's not a real answer, you know. But it's true that every cat deserves love.
What do you mean that's not a real answer? I do like all cats. Don't you work at... Are we on a date? Oh. I guess I am. Oh, sorry. I thought Jess would tell you he set us up. And oh, I forgot to take off my work apron. Sorry, 1 second. Aww. Takes off her apron with a smile. What an adore. Looks like she has a game controller pin. Nice. I mean, I guess this is kind of a date, but it doesn't have to be. We can just hang and pet cats. I don't really like dates anyway. Who wants to play some game of trying to guess the right thing to say? Is that not... I'm literally playing that game right now. And then you flirt and you're supposed to start kissing? It's all so fake. It does look like an N64 controller, yeah. What about dating swords? Kissing is fun. Do you, or are you just playing a dating game? Can she see us right now? She can see us. The meta. Olivia frowns slightly, eyes focusing in the distance. Hey, thank you, Jeffrey. Fourth wall break. Wait, don't look behind you. I think someone's watching us in the window. Please be Eric. You peek from the corner of your eye, but you don't see anyone. Oh. Man, maybe... they're gone. Maybe I was imagining things. Is Eric gonna stalk us? Is that Marie from... the fucking Aristocats? An elegant cat walks up, or Duchess, and sits nearby staring at you curiously. I don't recognize this one. Who are you, Kitty? Are you new here? She's so cute. May I pet you, perhaps? And she's gone. Olivia reaches her hand tentatively, but the cat stalks away, tail in the air. Yep, typical cat. I guess I offended her. Is that cat a person? When the background disappeared, I thought I was about to duel her. Duel. That cat is God going just off anime. You spent some time with Olivia chatting and petting cats. This was nice. See you around. I'll walk you home. Oh. It was nice to chat, but you're a little too intense for you to be honest. No problem. So if any of my friends become single, I'll let you know. Okay. She backs out of the cafe with a blush. Oh. Even the cat pities me. The cat stares at you until you feel uncomfortable. Typical cat oh, okay. Thought I was about to duel the cat. He was stalking me! So this is the stalker. This is the drop kick the cat. Your date with the coffee cutie, I've been there. I know how it feels to be rejected. They think they're so much better than us, but they're not. You're better than all of them. Sorry if I'm awkward or say too much. You're just so pretty. Eric the nice guy, huh? Where's the... Hey, Mom. You've been sending me really nice text messages in my game. Yeah, it's been how you're proud of me for being in dungeons and fighting demons.
No.
You haven't been sending me text messages?
No.
Is this a different mom?
I haven't sent you anything.
I'm confusing my mother.
What are you talking about?
There's a character in the game called Mom.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Is the mom a demon? She left, or else she like literally just left, or else I would say that you said hi to her, everybody. How'd it go with Olivia? We're friends, maybe? Friends are the best. This is progress, is it? Oh, just to think, a few weeks ago you never dated anyone. Did she just say that sounds sus? She said that sounds nice, but it would have been hilarious if she said that sounds sus. If you want to change up your weapons combo, check out the gym. Most romantic holiday is around the corner. Arbor Day? No, silly. 4th of July? Nothing's more romantic than barbecue and fireworks, of course. You think I'm joking, but wait and see. I met my partner Samantha at a barbecue. It's gold. You'll be all hard eyes, hard eyes. I'll send you details soon. Man, our cousin's weird. Who isn't in love with their friends, really, right, JJ? Like Skull said, if you can't flirt, fuck your friends, what can you do? Did my phone go off again? No. Ugh. I keep boiping. It was all that tea I had. So there's a gym. We should go say hi to Isaac. I can't believe I went on a date with Sunder before Isaac. Fiends was correct. The church sanctuary makes surprisingly good combat training space. How does Jesus feel about this? You're improving, but your parry is actually a bit too consistent. You should try going a bit slower or faster. Oops, I pressed the button. This church plays some fucking bomb music. Surprise is the spice of life and fencing. Go on, take a stab at it. Throw your weapon! I mean, I have to. Your foot flies past his head! Hey, now that. Oh. That's dangerous. Let's maintain decorum in our surprises, shall we? Sorry! Nice work. You even have me sweating. Ayo. You launch into a new duel and he doesn't spare you an inch. If you know what I mean. He deflects every thrust, easily knocking them aside and scoring on you. Wow, you're amazing. Chad, have we figured out the fuck, marry, kill of these characters yet? Isaac pauses to take a breath. I appreciate it, thank you. I suppose regular practice has its advantages. Besides, just exercise and relieving aggression towards my father. I'll help you relieve something, baby. I didn't mean to show off. I get impatient sometimes, I suppose. And you handled me rather well, I must say. Rank 2! Whatever that means, that one. We could continue or take a break. How are you feeling? Why the fuck are we in a church? But also, Like the cut of your drip. He looks away, clearing his throat. I'll take that as a let's take a break, yes? He's in a suit now. He takes off his fencing jacket, looking around. My mother raised me in this church. It's a comforting place. Oh. He didn't want to get freaky in a church. She wasn't as kind as your mother, it sounds like. Did you hear that, Mom? She didn't hear me. But she did some things right. She came for the community mostly, but I took it more deeply. Don't perceive me. He's not the Austrian from the Titanic, Freckles. You can't just violently assault him. There are so many mysteries in this life, Freckles. Some people suffer, others become swords. Alright. I guess you have two options in this universe. You either suffer or you become sword. A purpose is helpful. Do you believe in a god of some kind? I mean, technically I don't know, because I'm agnostic. Oh. Questioning and open-mindedness are important. Even so, I hope you decide one day. Belief can be really strengthening one way or the other. Agnostic. I only believe in the egg god. His Holiness Humpty Dumpty. Before anyone says it, I know Humpty Dumpty was not actually technically an egg, because it never mentioned it. And if you didn't know that, welcome to having your mind blown. Humpty Dumpty, probably not an egg. Belief can really strengthen. Bomb. Egg god, is that a chicken? So, okay, so wait, would the egg be Jesus then, and the chicken is God, if we put it in a Christian mindset? Call it the hen, the egg, and the holy KFC. Humpty Dumpty was a dump truck at a mine I once visited. Anyway, back to this game. Belief can be really strengthening one way or the other. At least we can agree on that love is power, not just lust. Real, generous, patient love. But I mean, lust is kind of fun. I'd like to think that love can connect everyone no matter what deity we believe in or don't. There's so many suffering people. I want to help them all. Oh, he wants to turn everyone into a sword. I know you like talking business. I said maybe. And I see it more as a powerful tool. I started Brooks Associates to tackle wealth inequality. Oh, that's awesome. But mostly wealthy people aren't interested. Of course not. Because they like being wealthy and they don't want to help people. He releases a long exhalation, shaking his head. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for handling my father so gracefully before. Vincent can be a difficult man. Lops is saber rattling. Is he a saber? Is he a businessman too? Of sorts, I suppose. He has money, but he inherited almost all of it. As a lot of wealthy people do. My father sees working as something workers do. He can't understand wanting to even the playing field. He wants what he thinks is best for me. Still, perhaps I should try to say something. But no matter how sharp I get, I can never get a word in edgewise. Sharp, edge, saber rattling. So many puns, sort of. How do you work up the courage to go into the dunge even when you're afraid? I just plunge in, baby. Oof, oof, oof. Hey, would you guys like to be wealthy instead of insanely wealthy? Have we tried asking Elon Musk or any of the other ones that? Jeff Bezos, hit me up if you just want to be wealthy. I'll help. Yeesh, I tried that with Vincent once as a teenager. Don't plunge into your father. I'm not surprised that didn't go well. It did not end well. Yeah, there's no surprise there. I think I still have a scar on my hilt from that scuffle. It was an accident, but still. We all have our... They had a sword fight? We all have our own strategies for survival. Even in human form, I find it easier to parry than to go on the offensive. a crowd starts filtering in, perhaps the service will soon start. Or they just want to see us talk.
Oh?
Out of time already? How it flies. Next time, I'll make sure we don't get interrupted. So we literally did just have a practice fight in an active church. It's not even like a closed down church. I don't... Will he like a rose? He liked it! I never knew you were such a romantic, thank you. The perfect gift! Can I... Achievement thing, go away. Good day, Freckles, be well. I did it good. Almost got you another date. But I need some info. Be honest. Not a romantic, I'm playing a dating game. How would you rather get to know a guy who's... Wait, would you rather get to know a guy who's buff or sweet? Swords only! The aggression! Sweet. It was a trick question because this dude is buff and sweet. His name is Jonah, and he's the best. You date him? Does he have a friend who's a whale? We used to date a while back. Okay, way before Samantha. He was really fun. I'm kidding. And thank you, Jeffrey, for the pun that I'm not allowed to read. Thank you. It is funny, though. Himbo. Yeah, basically. I don't want to date your ex. Yeah, Autumn or Marty or even Sugar. What's the countdown on those defunds? My grandfather has met some billionaires. They were all self-made billionaires or were nice people. He said the only wealthy person he met that wasn't a good person was a millionaire. That person inherited their wealth. I do feel like people that inherit their wealth tend to be a bit more dickish. I can't say I've met a lot of people who've inherited wealth, but you know, it's a gut feeling. 13 defunded puns. But yeah, anyway, give me your sloppy seconds. Talk to you soon. Alright. Thank you for coming to practice. I'm so pleased with your progress. What's the right emoji to use? Oh my god. Always use prayer hands and a fucking eggplant. Though my favorite, personally, to use is a frosted donut and an eggplant. That's always mwah. Or even one of these and then the finger point. Also solid. Always solid. That one. Aww. That's kind of adorable. What was here again? I can improve what we can do. We haven't done anything with Valeria yet, and ooh, smoothies! If we're gonna fight together, we should agree on our tactic. Okay. I like to use the squid and or the octopus. Wait, what? Okay. I guess this is if you need to rechange what you picked. Okay. Alright. According to Game Rant, this game takes place in Verona Beach, California. Didn't even know there was a Verona Beach, California, but now we know. Why is it so... Holy energy. A blessing, soft and warm. Interesting. Dark essence. Huh. The machine displays a picture of hand waving. That's kind of cute. Can I go yell at Eric? Hold on. This might be bad. It says date, but I want to yell at him. You can tell it's California because the beach is on the left. Spot Eric reading a book.
You came. Hi. I'm so glad you're here.
Nice
Thanks.
job.
We just restocked our spadroon supply.
Spadroon.
Let me give you a tour.
I don't wanna. Verona Beach knuckleheads mostly want switchblades and razors, but we carried the finest blades, some even made on-site in my private smithery. I also teach classes at Verona Beach College about history of war. Tell me, what's your favorite weapon? I mean, right now I'm feeling a little bit more like the dagger. Interesting, a close-range fighter. You must like to feel the enemy's breath on your neck.
Ah.
Wait, you mean a weapon person? Right, of course. It's naturally fascinating wielding someone else in battle, trusting them with your life. Sometimes I wonder who Excalibur would transform into if he were a person. But then I remember Sun Tzu and Napoleon and Genghis Khan. People win wars, Freckles, not weapons. Shut the fuck up. Weapons are just tools. Wielders make decisions, strategies, the tactics. It's not polite to say, and pure humans aren't superior, but the truth is we're better suited to leadership. Are you a fucking Nazi too? You're ridiculous. Well, reality is a little ridiculous, don't you think? Did you ever think about how a platypus must have evolved poison ankles? Honestly, I wish my ankles were poisoned. They're poisonous. I don't wish for poisoned ankles. I want my ankles to have poison I can stab other people with. Just to clarify. Makes... Anti-weapon bigot. Hold on, sorry, I'm reading chat about the pun situation. Sugar funded all the puns that were defunded and funded 15 puns. 2 have been used. Also, viewers have funding their own puns. After Sugar funded extra puns. Oh, so the puns have been oh! See, I missed all that. I think that happened on a Skulls stream. No, it's absolutely okay, Jeffrey. I'm learning too. We're all learning. Some things happen on each other's solo streams that we all have to catch up on eventually. So we are pun positive. Okay. We should have a secondary notebook for us to talk to each other. It's almost like we have a Discord and tell each other these things. 2 Skullurday streams ago. Okay. I was confused. Thank you. That's why the count happened. The other, some Fortnite stream, and I was very confused about what was being talked about in chat. So these are positive puns. We're pun positive. I can read the
Commander,
puns.
nice work out there.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I can read the puns. I'm free to read puns. So I'm sorry, Jeffrey, that I was not allowed to, that I didn't read your pun earlier. I apologize. We will do all kinds of stupid things on movie stream too, though it might just be me on a chair. Makes transforming into a weapon seem almost boring. You're boring, you piece of shit. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to take it. Jeffrey, absolutely fine. Part of streaming is hanging out with you guys, reading your stuff, talking, bullshitting. We have no time schedule. I'm not in a rush. I was only in a rush when the Titanic was sinking, and right now we're just talking sword people. So it's all good. And then this bullshit asshole. We're talking about him, too. Anyone can interrupt this fuckface. Anyway, I have a little project I think might change your mind. I am forging a new and improved kind of weapon. Way better reach than any human dagger. I don't know what to call this supreme sword yet. You can forge people? I'm gonna say that. No, 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 not people that be like giving birth or something gross. I mean, I'm there with him. Giving birth sounds terrifying. I just want to make a weapon with a little bit of intelligence. It doesn't need its own thoughts and feelings and baggage. Oh, you're such a bore. The ultimate weapon with all the tactical insights and none of the drama. Control freak much? You won't be so dismissive when you see what I've made. Is it a tank? Some people and some weapons are just better than others. Yeah, like I'm better than you. A perfect servant will always be more loyal than an equal. Ew! The sooner you realize you can only rely on yourself, the better warrior you'll be. Nah, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and dream work makes Shrek. All you're giving me is wire and plastic? Catch you on the sharp side. Don't call me cutie. Don't call me cutie. Ugh. I see now why I prefer steel weapons. Yeah, because they're cold and unfeeling like you are. I have met people like this. He never understands that someone is telling him he is wrong. It is like trying to talk to a TV show. It's true. It's true. Can't really expect a person... Oh, sorry. There isn't anything wrong with weapon people. They're just not for me. Can't really expect a person to sit in a case looking pretty all day. Can you? You could pay them. It's true. I'd sit in a case looking pretty all day if someone paid me. You know what I haven't done in a while? Actually fought in a dungeon. You know, a big part of what this game seems to be. Going down. Taking it down.
Ugh, I hate malls.
Me too. The only reason I will go into the mall, the like one big mall in our state, is to go to Newberry Comics. Because they've got plushies. Speaking of, I have a new friend coming. She won't be here until possibly February. But I'm very excited. Oh my god! Ow. Shit! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! Living on the edge, that is us. Look at us, we're a great team. Night, Autumn! Hopefully the wind doesn't blow you away. Stay warm. Next level. I'll probably make it a run through this and then probably call it for the night. I think I'm at time. So I'll be running a little over, which is fine. I'm having fun. This is a cute game. I am quite enjoying myself. I do have to say, despite having some issues, tech stuff with OBS, it seems to have gone well. I do miss... There are some things on Streamlabs that I miss. One being that it had an automatic, like, runtime, and this one does too, but it's a little bit smaller. Had like a big runtime count and viewer counter as well, which this OBS does not seem to have. But also the tag option in when you fill out the information to tell them about your stream isn't as handy. But those are honestly minor things compared to some of the really handy stuff. And honestly, I will take anything, like any kind of negative over, like, what am I trying to say? The negatives don't matter to me because of the fact that Skulls and I are now, like, basically separate accounts, so we aren't fucking with each other's setup as much. That is honestly the best part. After, like, a year, I'll be a little less than, because we honestly didn't really start doing our separate streams until, like, 6 months in or so, but that honestly it's gonna make this so much easier for the both of us. Hey, Strife! Yeah, let's take a break. Arcades are romantic in a way. You have a... Yes. The machines become outdated almost as soon as they're made, you know? They're ephemeral, always replaced by something newer and better. Though there's some charm in the older games as a window into the past. If you squint, pixel art has a lot in common with pointillism or mosaics. Do you ever play older games? I mean... Yes.
Huh?
An antiquarian of sorts, then. Maybe we should visit a game museum. That would actually be really fucking fun. For now, we've got to get back into the fight and show those monsters who's boss. She gave me hearts. Does she like bracelets? These are exactly my style. You have a good eye. Thank you. Yes! I knew it. She do love her bracelets. Open! A cap recipe. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Anyone else have a fear of escalators? A girl starts talking smart and I get blushy. Me too. Girl, you use that dictionary language on me. Feels nice to stretch out after a long session of stabbing monsters. We haven't really stabbed that many. When I'm a dagger, I'm more focused, but more tense, too. Why do you think I'm here? The pay isn't that great. She nudges you playfully and sits on the fountain edge. Oh!
Thanks.
You're welcome! My life could use a little more peace, but now I'm ready to head back in. Oh! I'm in love with a dagger. I should try to... Ow, ow, ow! I suck at using my fire breath. I'm always pointed in the wrong direction. Yeah, you better run. Now that's the kind of excitement worth getting out of bed. Oh, we could stay in bed, baby girl. Sometimes staying in bed is nice. Did I get everything? I don't know. Knife, knife, knife. My feet are big and I'm afraid I'll misstep them. That's my fear too, Vance. I got big feetsies. And I'm afraid that I'm not, like, away from the edge enough that it's gonna get, like, sucked into the machine. Always afraid that somehow I'm gonna get stuck in the teeth. And my leg's gonna get sucked in. And then the rest of me. Escalators are terrifying, and I always do that hesitation thing when I go to make it like, I make like a false step because I like feel like I have to time it correctly. Just saying, Valeria could stab me any day. I feel it. I feel that. I'm with you. Oh, fire! Oh, out of fire. Did a VHS escape up here? No. I like escalators because an escalator can never break it. It can only become stairs. Alright, Mitch Hedberg. You back from the dead? Ice cream! Yes. We'll go some for some vanilla. Oh. Like, the idea of summer here in Verona Beach is a bit too much. If we were outside, this would probably melt way before we could eat it. Where would your ideal summer vacation be? Oh, I didn't get to answer. Alright. We're falling in love. What is this? A fashion zine? Finally, a new one. Maybe I can use it better. I'm gonna fashion show these monsters to death. Ow! Dodge! Ow! Haha! Get killed. I have drink. Hold up. That's a down. You will distract your enemies with a fitting room montage. Set to some really upbeat 80s pop music. Oh! They came from in the wall? Are they allowed to do that? Oh! They were confused. I confused them. The TV hurt itself in its own confusion. More stuff. What is it? A vodka recipe. We getting drunk! Take the vodka into the mall. No one else is here. You can't get arrested for public intoxication if no one's around. What, are the fucking monsters gonna arrest you? No. Get wasted in the mall with the monsters. Next level. It's locked. This gate is closed. Maybe you can find a key nearby. Alright. Oh! What does this mean? Huh? Okay. Fuck. Oh my god, it's a giant crab! Oh! Not the crab phones! Ow! 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 What? What? Uh-oh. Oh! Wrong direction. Wrong direction. There we go. Oh! Ow. Dodge and weave! Dodge and weave! Oh god, it moves fast! Please tell me this is its only form. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Alright, alright. Okay, alright. Alright, I have 2 coffees left. Ugh. It's so fucking fast! Ow. There we go! Fuck you, you crab phone. The mall gate has been permanently unlocked.
Commander, nice work out
Thank you, Jeffrey. Public intoxication means people would be around. Alright, you know, fair point. Fair point. Ah, more crab phone! Ooh, what's this? A secret? Is a secret? I like secrets. Into the loot sack. Chemistry zine. I'm gonna make some crack. Is that how we get rich in this game? Get the monsters high, and then they won't fight me. That's what you do in chemistry, right? You just make drugs. Feel like a break? Are we gonna go ice? It's fun, don't get me wrong, I just fall down a lot. Hope you're ready. Hang on to me. Are you sure? I'd hate to bring you down with me, but here goes. She cleaves your elbow, carefully putting one skate in front of the other. Faster! Geek! Wait, how do I stop? She slips and stumbles, but you help her regain her balance. Valeria beams, excitement flushing her cheeks. Ow! Eventually, you take off the skates.
Thanks.
That was fun. Chat, we're in love with a dagger. I love her. Alright, fuck these guys, though. I don't love these guys. You can give the crack as a gift at a hangout spot. Oh, trash can. Oh, oh. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. I'm making some money, though. I can buy, like, 2 shirts now. And we have found things. Fried mackerel sounds disgusting. Actually, I don't know. I've never had mackerel before. Ooh, is this, like, fancy? Shiny. A sleepy time. We're gonna put the monsters to sleep. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot happening. I am out of coffee. There's a cough. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh. Well. Had a lot of vaults. A lot of hangouts. Level 7. Macro patties are pretty good. JJ, you hanging out in Bikini Bottom? I got +4 HP. Fucking ambulance. Alright. It should have... I think it auto-saved. But let me... Yeah. I'm pretty sure it auto-saved. Because I think I saw it. But yeah! I think this is fun. I had a good time. This is turning out to be a lot funner than I thought it was going to be. I don't play a lot of dating sims, so I had no idea what to expect. Other than, you know, being asked a lot of questions and having to answer. So, I enjoyed myself. I'm absolutely going to be continuing this game until we get to the end. And hopefully marry a dagger, unless someone else comes along who is better. But I don't know. Valeria has my heart right now. So, have a wonderful evening. We meant to say, next last stream, that we will more than likely be playing one of the community fun time games, probably on Monday. Something like a Jackbox or a Scribblet, so keep an eye out for that. I like giving people a heads up so you know what to, if you like the community games, when to get ready to play. So probably Monday we'll be doing that, and then Skullurday will be happening tomorrow. I keep thinking today is Saturday, so my brain is all wonky. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Have a good night, good rest of your day, and I will see you for group stream Monday, but you'll be coming back here hopefully tomorrow for Skullurday. Goodbye! Where's my stop streaming button? Hold on. There it is, I found it. Okay, bye!